Hello, I'm Karl Wiegers, author of Successful Business Analysis Consulting, Strategies and Tips for Going It Alone. This book contains almost everything I've learned in more than 20 years of working as an independent consultant. It's the kind of information I wish I had available before I decided to leave corporate America and work on my own. This is not theory. Everything in the book describes things that I and other established independent consultants have actually done. This information helped my consulting career be far more successful than I ever imagined, and it can help you too. In this video series, I'm going to share with you many tips drawn from this book. My consulting career has focused on software requirements and business analysis, process improvement, and software quality. But the tips and guidance apply equally to consultants in business analysis, project management, other fields of information technology, and really any sort of consulting work. Even if you're working in a large corporation instead of on your own, and even if you aren't a consultant at all or planning to become one in the near future, you'll find a lot of useful information here. One of my first steps when I decided to go out on my own was to think of a name for my new company. Some consultants don't use a company name at all, just their own name. Their business card might say something like J. Fred McGillicuddy, Independent Consultant. It was important to me to look like a real company, though. I didn't want to call myself the Wiegers Consulting Group or Wiegers & Associates. You might be surprised at how many such named companies have just one employee. No group, no associates. I suggest you think carefully about how to name your company in a way that will be memorable and meaningful to someone who might consider hiring you. I realized that my business goal was to have an impact on the processes that software organizations use to build their products, and for those processes to have an impact on the organization's business success. Hence the name I chose for my one-person company, Process Impact. Incidentally, Process Impact has a company slogan, "Our employee is our greatest asset," and we really believe that. You must also consider how you want to organize your company. There are three options. I have always been a sole proprietor, just myself with no employees. I registered my business name as a sole proprietorship in each state in which I've lived. Legally, the company is Karl Wiegers DBA Process Impact, where DBA means doing business as. As a sole proprietor, you can set up bank accounts and credit cards in the name of the business. You'll file Schedule C with your personal federal and state income tax returns each year to report your business income and expenses. Some consultants like to set themselves up as an S corporation. Incorporating gives you some legal and financial protection, but it incurs costs, such as extra accounting and tax filing fees. Part of the issue is image. Corporations have a cachet of stability. Another part is cultural. Some companies work only with corporations and won't hire a sole proprietor, except perhaps as a subcontractor to one of their established corporate contractors. The third option is to set up a limited liability company, or LLC. This is a business structure that is simpler and less expensive than an S corporation, still allows money to flow directly to the LLC owners, that is, you, and presents a more business-like image than being a sole proprietor. Let me stress that none of the tips I provide here constitute legal advice. I am neither a lawyer nor an accountant. I encourage you to consult with your lawyer and accountant about the most appropriate way to set up your brand new company. In the upcoming videos in this series, I will give you dozens of suggestions for becoming a successful and effective consultant. Be sure to check out the other videos, and I hope your consulting career is both successful and fun. Mine has been.